Welcome to the October 18th Planning Board meeting. Wayne is not here today, and Carl is on a movie set, but he's going to try and log in. So on the agenda today, we have review minutes, review site visit notes, and update on construction site signs on webbing material. And then Mike is going to provide an update on Kara Farrell's work. So before we start, I was going to mention that I'd like to put on the next planning board agenda a discussion of the downtown design plans, redesign plans in the intersection. So I just wanted to, give you a heads up on that so that you have a chance. The plans are posted on the website. So, take a look at those and give it a little bit of thought.
What do you picture the planning board will?
Just to discuss it.
Just to discuss it.
Yeah.
We're not getting involved in this. We're just as citizens, we certainly are.
I would just put it down for discussion and we don't have to vote on anything. I would just make some notes and, do a brief report and pass it along to the select board for input.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because to get involved in that doesn't seem like it would be a good idea.
Except they mentioned it last night that maybe we should be.
Of course.
That was Kate. Mentioned that.
Does that affect parking, what they're doing?
Yes.
It's
the change of the crosswalks and the intersection.
It's the intersection and the crosswalks.
Yeah.
But I think it's,
not parking.
I think it's planning related, and I think it would be, it's something that I was asked whether the planning board would weigh in on it, and,
Okay, I was just wondering what you had in
Yeah.
mind when you thought about the planning.
Yeah, and I thought, and initially I sort of thought, well, let's wait and see what happens were you at the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, what happens at the meeting, and then as I listened, I thought, yeah, it would be good if planning board weighs in on this, so.
I think the select board is planning to meet on it on the next week.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Yeah, that's at their next meeting. They're going to talk about it. They're going to discuss last night's meeting, all the different ideas that came up.
All right, well, if that
That's what
happens.
Patrick said at the end of the meeting.
Right.
Oh, he did, okay.
did, yeah.
All right, so if that happens, then maybe we won't put it on our agenda, but,
I don't know. That's probably not their final kind of thing. Did you assume that?
I'm not assuming anything.
But they are going to talk about what was said at our meeting last night. At the meeting last night, they're going to talk about the different suggestions and how they feel about it.
all right, so why don't, maybe it will go on the agenda and we'll see what happens once they're
Yeah, I
back.
still think that there's, you're not
Michael
going to vote
might
on it till the town meeting.
Right.
So I think we could weigh in on it.
Yeah. Michael might know what's going to happen.
Michael,
Michael's,
you're
you're
muted,
muted.
And you're still muted.
We can't hear you, Michael.
still muted.
Can't hear you.
We're planning on having discussion at the next meeting. We're also getting community input from those forums that we have and see where we take it next.
Okay, I looked for the forms on the website, did not see.
All right, I'll make sure that they're up.
Okay,
Yeah, because we could use those as a guide.
yeah, okay. All right, so next on the agenda is review minutes from October 4th. Has everyone had a chance to look at those?
Move to accept.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Next is review site visit notes. I think we have 5 sets of notes.
Could I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Could we move Mike up?
Yeah, so Michael can
So he
go.
could move on?
Absolutely. Sure. Mike?
Yep,
Good thinking.
thank you.
Yeah, you don't need to sit next to me or sit through this.
All right, so as far as updating this committee on Kara's work, I started off with assigning her to look at updating the open space and recreational plan. After meeting with both Kate and Patrick, that's probably a little too big of an item to undertake right now, moving forward. So what I have her doing right now is working on, there's been a number of ideas put forward that involve Park and Rec, and basically compiling those for that committee then I'll be meeting with that committee and assisting in trying to come up with a prioritization plan for Parks and Recreation. And I still have her working on just taking the old document and just updating, getting us a draft update of the open space plan, as far as there was one started in 2002 with just notes. So if we ever do decide to tackle it, at least we got some, an updated draft on file, just dates and other things that need to be updated. So that's the current work that I've assigned as far as having Kara do. If there's anything specific that the planning board would like to assign to her, of course, any of those items would be priority for her.
Sounds good. Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
all right.
Do we have anything else for her?
Not right now. The sign bylaw is in the works. I've heard from Donna. That will be on the agenda at the next meeting. She's fine with all the changes, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So Mike, before you go, if you can hang around for the construction site signs, just to.
Yep, I can.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Next, yeah.
Right. Okay, so we can do the site visit notes last.
Yeah.
So, update on construction site signs, as such as there is currently around the Soldiers Monument. We looked into that. Mike had wanted to check on OSHA requirements, whether that applied. It does not. So that type of situation really should be a temporary sign, which would go to the select board. So going forward, we'll keep a closer eye on that, and Mike will, as construction requests come in, he will note with the vendors that, this is a requirement that any signs go through us. And you want to add anything?
No, so as the town goes out for projects, I'm going to make sure in the documentation to any outfit, if they wish to have signage on theirs, that they will have to go for a sign permit. If not, it's expected that there will be none on the job site going forward. Speaking to Ned, I guess in past, from the library project to other projects, we haven't done that. So it is something that we're going to make contractors aware of going forward, that they would have to come and apply for a temporary, but that's only 10 days plus an additional 10 for the select board. So that's only a maximum of 20. Or depending on what your sign regulations end up with, they would have to come to you guys if they wanted to have a sign. But if not, we'd expect their site to be no sign.
Okay, thank you. Any questions?
Do we need to include that in our sign bylaw?
Right now, I don't think so. We have the temporary signs, which, part of the problem, I think, is that it hasn't been clear to people who handles what. So, we're looking to clarify that and make it clear who handles temporary and who handles permanent. And
So that would be semi-permanent?
Anything greater than 20 days is permanent.
it would be permanent. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Let me think about that. Let's think about that, because clearly we don't want their sign up there permanently, so.
Right. And construction does take a little longer than 20 days.
Yes. All right, so let me make a note of that. Where is my, it's right here. Okay. Okay, so any other construction signs? Any other questions about that?
No.
Okay. Okay, you're all set, Mike. Thank you.
All right. Night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mike.
So we might have a third category for.
Construction
Yeah,
I would think
signs.
that's different, yeah.
okay, all right. Good question. Okay, so I'll look at that. And then next up, we have site visit notes.
There's Carl.
Hi,
Yes,
Carl.
I've been here for a while, actually. I'm sorry. I was
He's hiding.
just got off. I was hiding,
He's in the dark.
lurking. No, I just got off of an all-day tech scout thing. So anyway, yeah, no, I heard about the signs. That sounds perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, so what I was telling everyone before, Carl, was that Donna, I heard back from Donna on Friday, and she is fine with all the changes that we have today. So I'll be putting that on the agenda for the next meeting.
Great.
And then another thing that I mentioned, I don't know if you heard, but I'll also be putting the intersection down potentially on the agenda, depending on the timeline with the select board, so that the planning board can have a chance to weigh in on that.
Yeah, I couldn't make that meeting at all last night. How did that go?
It was interesting. So, all right, so next up, we have site visit notes. We have 5 sets of notes. I think that's 5. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think we can, I hope, well, has everyone had a chance to look at those?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first up is 15 Lakeview Drive, July 5th.
Oh, I thought it was June 30th.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, June 30th. Yep. June 30th.
Same place.
Hi there.
Motion?
Oh, do we have to approve these? Is that the purpose?
Yeah, we have to
here?
approve them, yeah. And only 3 of us were there, so actually,
Lakeview, that was that one.
What happens if there's 2?
so if, since
No, I
only
wasn't
3 of
there.
us were there, I don't think we need to,
There were 2.
I don't think
No,
we need to,
that's-
yeah,
no.
okay.
Not a
So
majority.
next,
Quorum.
yeah, so next up was July 5th, which was Wayne,
that's-
Marie,
okay, so there
Nancy.
were
That
2.
one we
I
have
don't
to vote on. So July 5th.
Where was July 5th?
It was the same place. It was just 2 showings.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
I mean, I remember going on the first one.
You were on the second one.
Oh, it was the second one. I'm sorry. Okay.
So Marie and Nancy, you're the only ones, and Carl, you're the ones who were on that.
I move
Yes.
we accept these. This is
Okay.
that,
And I think I was there, right?
yeah, I think so. You must have written
Yeah.
these.
Because we,
That's true.
All
And
right.
since then they've responded with the revised plan that avoids those sensitive areas, right? The most sensitive areas.
I think somebody else bought it.
So this is 15 Lakeview Drive, and this, no, we just reviewed it and it was approved. So I'm just going to make one change, which is to, since I was there, to add my name. where it
Your
says
name is
present,
here.
It's on this one.
It's on the June,
On the July 5th, but I was at the
Yeah.
July 5th too. So I'm going to add my name in there. Jennifer, you see that? Okay. So with that amendment, do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, and we have to do roll call vote because Carl's on Zoom. So roll call vote.
Okay.
Aye. Gary?
I wasn't there.
Are you going to call,
Okay.
Jen?
Oh, I guess I
Abstain.
should. Oh, I should abstain too.
Liz?
I was at the first one.
Aye.
Well, are we,
Well, it's the same,
It's the same place.
it's the same place. It's
Different day, though.
Different day.
different day?
Does it matter? I mean, are we voting on just one at a time?
We just voted on the first visit. Now we're
Okay.
voting on the second visit. So
So that was.
we've got 2 ayes and now it's Marie and Nancy.
Yes, vote, yes, aye.
Okay, Nancy?
Aye.
Okay, so that one's done. Next up, 4 Stone Ridge, and that was Gary, Liz, Carl, and Kate.
I was there too, Kate. I
Oh, yeah.
came late, remember? And then
Marie
he went
came
back
late.
with me.
Okay, so I'll add you in.
Yeah, and he came back with me, walking
Okay.
up that driveway.
Okay.
After, I didn't expect him to, but.
So I'm going to make that change. I'm going to add Marie, and with that, do I
Move to
have,
accept.
okay, second?
Second.
Roll call vote. Carl?
He wasn't.
Aye.
Oh, he wasn't.
Aye.
Aye. Gary Pitney.
Aye, Liz Wheeler.
Aye, Marie Raftery.
Oh, I wasn't there, Nancy.
Okay, so you're an
That's right, you weren't
abstain.
there.
All right,
Wayne wasn't there, right?
Right.
so that's done. Next up, 36 Lake Drive on August 11. We had Gary, Liz, Wayne, Kate, and
I was not there for
I
some
was there.
reason. Was there,
Nancy was there. I thought you were there.
there was there two for, was
It
that?
was that rainy day.
That's 38.
No, they're two.
Nancy, were you there? It was at,
Yeah, it was raining.
okay.
Remember, it was like a really quick site visit.
No, that was the
no.
next one. That was 38.
Oh, I thought that's what we're on.
No, we're
No,
on
we're
30,
36.
36.
I think
Next
this
door to
is
each
right. I
other.
think it was Gary, Liz, Wayne.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, back
So I
up.
make a motion to approve 36 Lake Drive.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Abstain?
great.
Abstain.
But we have to do it
We do
by
it have to by
aye.
No, because Carl was,
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
wasn't there, so, yeah.
Got it.
okay. God, these are fun.
Good grief.
I'm
I
learning.
can imagine how delighted I was when I was told I needed to do these. All right, the last set, 38 Lake Drive, that's the one where
That's
it's
the
raining.
raining one.
And that was
I
Gary,
wasn't there.
Carl, Marie, Wayne, Nancy, and I was there. So
Move to accept.
second, roll call vote, all in favor? Carl?
Aye, Carl Sprague.
Kate, aye.
Gary Pitney, aye.
Liz abstain.
Marie Raftery, aye.
Nancy Sosha, aye.
Great, we're done.
That was easy.
So that's it.
Oh,
Going forward,
move to adjourn.
second.
Okay.
We are going.
I thought we had a bunch of things we were
Aye.
supposed to.
Aye.
Aye.
We have to roll call vote. Carl?
Oh, no. Okay, aye. Carl Sprague.
Yes. No, say
Vote to
yes.
adjourn.
Aye.
Aye.
Gary, aye.
Liz, aye.
Marie, aye.
Aye, aye, aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Nancy, aye.
I thought it was.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Carl.
Here, I think.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too.
Aye, Carl.